I would ask, how often do you actually spend time to refine your communication skills, your speeches, your presentations, your sales pitches? And they'd be like, well, the night before is usually when I prep. I'm like, awesome. How? I'd probably maybe just run it by a few times. Great. Do you record yourself? Do you understand the pauses, the pitches? And the answer was collectively no. And then I started to see a pattern, and I would just simply ask the questions like, why aren't you doing it? And I think the answer was because they thought it was not needed. Communication world is seen as soft skills, yet these are the hard skills that again get dismissed until all of a sudden you're at the level playing field and they go, man, that leader, they really know how to tell stories, or they really communicate well, or they set expectations, and it's all around this art of communication. I started to think about that leader treats their speaking skills or their presentation skills like a sport. And I was like, oh, that kind of sounds good, because that's how I think about it. My mentor boss was like, you know that the way in which you think about communication and speaking is not how most people think about it. I started to think through that. I was like, well, yeah, because if we treat the same way an athlete treats their mind and body and how they're presenting, how they're speaking, rigor, focus, intention, being uncomfortable, seeing yourself on camera, a lot of these different components, I'm like, oh, this is what we should do on the field, right? In the locker room, as we study our opponents and ourselves. What was born was the sport of speaking.